Hi, my name is Mike Moss, and I am the president for the Society for College and University Planning in Ann Arbor, Michigan. My primary job, I'm a strategist, but I'm also a lean practitioner. And as a strategist, the main thing I'm held accountable for is to implement the vision of the board through a strategic plan. And in order to do that, it's really based on the fact that I have a strong operational excellence and a strong process excellence embedded in the operation that allow us to be responsive to change, drive change, and be able to create member value and basically get out of our own way. Right? And we do that from having an efficient and effective operation. All strategic plans are drivers for change, whether it's entering new markets, putting a new suite of services together for your members. All strategic plans are designed to drive some sort of change. So to do that, we put a really strong focus on process excellence here at SCUP. We take it as a lean thinking approach. So as a certified lean professional, I am Green Belt certified. I also recognize that my organization has a capacity challenge that kind of prohibits us from doing a 4 to 5 day deep dive, doing value streams or other sort of work in its purest form. So we've taken a hybrid organic approach, definitely anchored in lean thinking, but also introducing the best of project management, agile thinking, and some other the operational processes that are out there for us to utilize with a small staff to drive member value. In doing that, we had to encourage and enable staff to have the permission to do it, right? So inherent in all positions at SCUP is a responsibility for you as a process owner doing any kind of work to own the responsibilities of that process, including finding its efficiencies and making sure that at the end of the day, as everything here should do, drive member value. It's embedded in the quarterly review process, it's embedded in our personal and professional goals, and it's embedded in the organizational goals overall every operating year. Be efficient, be effective, drive value. So structurally, we accomplish that by having a process excellence team, which we call PX, that's staffed by two people, our IT professional and our operations analyst. Between their two expertises of both the systems and software as well as the mechanisms of project management and lean, they're able to take the opportunities presented to them by staff and put together a process in 4-hour increments. So as I mentioned, we don't have the capacity to do the pure implementations. So we segment everything into 4-hour opportunities, maybe over a course of a couple of weeks. But we start with a really strong focus on root cause. A lot of times we'll bring problems and it's hair on fire, but it's actually an outcome of something else, right? So we really start that whole process with root cause, and we ask two questions. Everyone who comes to the process excellence team gets two questions. What problem are you trying to solve, and how do you know? So once we know what the problem is and how we know, metrics and measurement, critical, we're able to put together a process in those 4-hour increments to just deep dive into the problems, solve them, incrementally improve, continuous improvement, and be able to continue to provide efficiencies for our staff that allow them, what we really want, is to create that available time to focus on innovative thought, entrepreneurial thinking, and what does the member need, what value are we trying to create to drive the outcomes of the association, which are revenue, member enrollment, attendance at events. Those are all the outcomes of us having an effective member services operation that's efficient and focused on value. So one quick example is we brought a problem to the PX team. So what problem were we trying to solve? We had a little bit, if not a lot, of cost creep in our IT area. And how we knew is we had, from the financial area of the business, we had a lot of metrics that showed that we were having a lot of cost creep and a lot of bloat. So we gave that problem to PX, got out of their way, and in very short order, they came back identifying the root cause as a licensing issue. We were oversubscribed. And very quickly, with a couple calls to a couple vendors, we saved $21,000. And with that savings, we also provided time back to staff members who were using software that they thought they were supposed to use. They were onboarded to it, so therefore you should use it, that they were inefficient with. It wasn't the software that was best serving their needs. So we managed the subscription process. We actually did not affect the capability of our staff. We actually strengthened it by giving them time back. Again, what's some innovative thought, what's some entrepreneurial thinking that again moves us towards member value. So we take it lean thinking as a core competency of our organization. I'm very proud of the staff I have. They've embraced this in very short order, and it's yielding dividends for our members. I would encourage you and your organization as well. Dive into lean thinking, bring in project management, and watch what happens. Member value, happy members, happy staff. So good luck, and I wish you the best.